Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Aquarius for the week starting May 23rd, 2016. And if you like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. And thank you for those who subscribed already. And welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well, such as Facebook. And now, my fun-loving Aquarius, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have in a past position this week for you, my Aquarius. Eight of Rods. Rapid change is coming your way. Okay. Also, this sometimes is the Arrows of Love. We'll have to see the other cards of the spread to see what Spirit is trying to say. But something is changing. And it's good, positive change. It's a number 8. Okay, so also it's an infinite number. So the change that is taking place could remain in your life for a certain time. Okay, it may not be unexpected. Sometimes it could be ahead of time. Okay. But again, we'll have to see what Spirit is trying to say here. What we know so far in terms of astrology is that there was a full moon in your 11th house. It was in Sagittarius. Okay? And Sagittarius is your 11th house. So that means that in terms of your friendship or maybe group circles, network, also it's your house. It's the humanitarian house. So maybe in terms of your ambition or the vision that you have for yourself, things are changing, okay? But let's see what we have in a position of near past for you this week, my Aquarius. Six of Rods. So you embark, first of all, you're victorious. Because full moon is a combination. So sometimes it's things that we have been working so hard and now we're finally getting to enjoy the fruit of our labor, okay? Especially a full moon in our house, okay, which is your house. The 11th house is the house of Aquarius, is the humanitarian house. Here we see you victorious, okay? You're going somewhere, okay? Because we see a horse. Horse always means some type of transport. Somewhere it could be, physical, on a physical level, which means you could be going to meet someone, or you could be relocating, you could be moving, you could be traveling. But also it could be in terms of your career and ambition. Maybe now more than before, you're more determined, you're more certain of where you're going. So maybe in the past you were keeping it to yourself. Now you're more explicit about your goals. You're more visible to other people because people are cheering you. Okay? And you have this beautiful horse. Okay? So know that it seems that here, there's a lot to be done in terms of your career. And also the sun currently is in Gemini, which is the 5th house, is the house of the sun. Okay, the 5th house is about career. It's about also education. It's about romance. It's about kids. So it could be something in that area. Okay, but I feel that now more than ever, there's some type of energy coming your way where you're like, all right, you have a vision and you're going towards that direction. And let's see what we have for you, my Aquarius, in a position of the future this week. The 3 of Rods. Interesting. I feel that now you know that you have to turn your back on certain things or maybe on certain people. Because, a full moon is also an ending. So in your 11th house, the house of friendship, there's some type of relationship. Let's say relationship that has to end. Maybe those were superficial relationships. and now or maybe they were not. I don't know. It's just it's a general reading, but maybe now you're more busy and inclined to build important business relationship. Or it could be now that you have to turn your back at some friends for love, because also the fifth house is the house of love, is where the sun is currently. It's in Gemini. Okay? So there's so much energy between your fifth house, your 11th house, and also we had the Mercury retrograding also in Taurus in your fourth house. So in terms of your foundation, who you are, maybe now there's something in your mind that lets you know that there's a certain way that I have to behave, or there's a certain type of relationship that I cannot bring with me. Okay, but there's a turn of event, like there's a change. Okay, we have rods. So it's fire, and what is fire more than anything is the sun. And the sun is in Gemini. So there's a lot of things about romance, career, but also about friendship that are definitely changing. And let's see what we have in the position of the outcome this week for you. Interesting. We have the King of Cups. You know, in terms of energy, he represents the lover. He's the lover of the zodiac. He also, he's holding the cup of love. It's beautiful. And it's like this water and the blue sky. But mostly in terms of what he represents in this energy in your spirit, I feel that now you just maybe want to have a different approach. You know, because the 11th house, the house of humanitarian ambition. So maybe there's more of a compassionate side that you want to bring out. Okay, and don't mind if it's a man here. It could be a woman, and ladies, it could be for you. Maybe now you feel like, or maybe there's a man coming your way also. I mean, this also is the arrows of love. It's like Cupidon. No, in English, I think we say Cupid. It's like Cupid, pointing at a goal, but we don't see what the goal is because it's in this direction. So maybe there's something that happened last week, okay? But nevertheless, having the King of Cups here is to let you know that in terms of your desire, your needs, is some of it are connected to love and passion. Maybe love is around you. Maybe you're after someone. And there's some type of change you're making for a relationship now. Maybe you want a relationship to work, and you're determined to do the necessary to bring that love in your way. But it could be also related to friendship. Like I said, it could be that now you may feel a change around you, okay, and change in how people relate to you, how you relate to people. But you know what? Aquarius is the water barrier. So even if you're air, there's a connection. I think the secret gift of Aquarius is that they're highly intuitive, and people wouldn't think that. Yes, because they're highly intelligent as well, but they have both. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Aquarius. Let me know how this resonates with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send you lots of kisses. I love you.